going to tell you the story, but I need you to really pay attention because this isn't just any story. The deeper the story goes, the worse it gets. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's waiting at the end. By the end of it, you might not look at the ocean the same way again. Stay till the end because this gets dark.
There is no sunrise here, only a dim grey blue light struggling to exist. Thylgarh's ship drifts deeper into the fog. The ocean is unnaturally still, no wind, no waves, no sound. Even the creaking wood of the ship is gone, total silence. Thylgarh stands at the helm, with his eyes scanning the void. His breath is the only thing he can hear. Then it stops. Not physically, but the sound of it disappears. He inhales, nothing. Exhales, still nothing. The world has swallowed sound. A flicker of unease crosses his face. Then a ripple in the water, too smooth, too controlled. He looks down and sees shapes beneath the surface, dozens of them moving with him, matching his speed, hunting for food. The fog shifts, and for a split second, the ocean becomes transparent beneath him. Then, he sees a massive formation of creatures, sleek, pale, eyeless, their mouths open vertically, filled with spiraling teeth. They glide in perfect synchronization, watching him, studying him. Then, all at once, they vanish, and the water returns to black. The first attack comes without warning, and the hull jerks violently. Something slams from below, then again and again. The ship lifts slightly from the water. Something massive is pushing it upward. Cracks form in the wood. From beneath, a creature bursts halfway out of the sea with long, blade-like limbs. The jaw splits open into 4 sections with rows of spinning teeth. It screeches, but no sound comes out, only distortion in the air. Then it lunges. Thylgarh moves instantly. A step toward it, then slides upward. The blade glows faintly as it cuts through the flesh. Black fluid sprays, then evaporates mid-air. The creature recoils and falls back into the water, but now the sea erupts with dozens of them surrounding the ship, climbing over each other, crawling onto the deck. Thylgarh moves like he has done this before, precise and unshaken. Every strike calculated. He doesn't waste motion, doesn't panic. He studies them while fighting, not just killing, but learning. One creature lunges and he ducks, noticing its movements passing. Predictable, another attacks from behind. Without turning, he throws a dagger backward, which was a perfect hit. He mutters to himself, "You follow a signal." More creatures flooding, and the ship begins tilting. One wraps around the mast, another climbs onto the hull. They are not just attacking, they are trying to drag the ship down. Thylgarh pauses for a fraction of a second and listens, not with ears, but with instinct. Then, he looks at the water and sees that something deeper is controlling them, something bigger. He shields his sword mid-battle. The creatures hesitate, confused. Thylgarh steps forward slowly, hands empty, completely exposed. The creatures cycle him, their teeth rotating, ready to strike. Then he reaches into his coat and pulls out the iron coin. Thylgarh holds it out over the water. The moment it's revealed, everything stops. The creatures freeze mid-motion, and even the water stills. Then one creature lowers its head, then another, then all of them. The fog trembles slightly, as if something ancient just noticed. Thylgarh studies them, now calm, now in control. Who commands you? The creatures do not move, but the water beneath them shifts slowly. Something massive is rising. The sea bulges outward. A colossal shape beneath, larger than the ship, larger than creatures, retreats slightly, not out of fear, but out of respect. Then, a figure emerges from the water, not a monster, but a woman, barefoot, standing on the ocean surface like it's solid ground. Her hair flows as if underwater, and her eyes are glowing faint blue. Her skin is marked with ancient symbols. This is Valeria. She looks directly at Thylgarh, not surprised, not afraid, but almost disappointed. You shouldn't be here, she said. Thylgarh lowers the coin slightly. And yet I am, he said. She studies him for a while. You don't remember, do you? His expression tightens. Remember what? She steps forward. The creatures bow deeper. The sea knows you, and it does not forget. Thylgarh steps to the edge of the ship, face to face with Valeria. Storm begins forming above them. You are controlling them. No, they obey you. They obey something older. She looks at the coin, and that is why they didn't kill you. Thylgarh flicked the coin in his hand. What is it? Her voice lowers. The key. The words. She looks past him to the top. To a throne you abandoned. A flicker of memory hits him. Blood underwater. Chains. Screams. He clenches his jaw. You are mistaken. Valeria shakes her head slowly. I hope I was. The water around them begins to vibrate at a low frequency. The creatures suddenly retreat fast, gone in seconds. Valeria's expression changes, this time concerned. You have already woken them. Who? She steps onto the ship. The water appears solid beneath her feet until she transitions to wood. The one below, even this. The ocean darkens. Far below, a pair of massive glowing eyes opens, much larger than anything before, ancient, hungry, and watching. Valeria whispers, we need to move now. Thylgarh doesn't look away. For the first time, something challenges him. He smiles slightly. Good. The ship accelerates unnaturally, pulled by currents not visible. Valeria stands beside him now as an unwilling ally. The fog thickens, the water darkens further. Behind them, something massive follows beneath the surface, tracking and waiting. Valeria speaks quietly. If you keep going, there's no turning back. Thylgarh gave it away. There never was. So what do you think? Was it just a story, or is there something you made up here? Let me know in the comments. If you want to see what happens next, make sure you follow me and turn on the notification so you don't miss the next episode, because this is only the beginning. You can find this complete episode on my YouTube channel, link in bio. Make sure you check it out. Bye.